Press. Press. One more. So close.
Star Wars.
It's the ice planet Hoth.
The ice planet known as Hoth.
Oh, we're getting thrown right in. Okay.
We're in it now.
I'm in it now. All right.
Stage 1, rogue group. Let's do this.
Doing it.
There's the shield generator.
Let's shoot. That's all I need to know, baby.
Shoot and steer, shoot and steer.
So, did you ever read the... Oh, well, by the way, real quick. Welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. All right. My name is Dash Rendar.
And I'm Wedge.
Antilles? Yes, Antilles. Who else?
Wait, did he die in this movie?
He didn't... This was never a movie.
No, I mean, like, did he die on Hoth? Or did he die in the first movie?
He is fine the whole time, I think.
Is he?
I think Wedge is okay. Are these guys... Are these us? Oh, okay. It said friendly fire, stage complete.
Maybe I was thinking of Porkins.
Having a little trouble here.
Starting off strong, pissing off the Star Wars nerds.
Watch it! I wanted to play this because I'm wrapping up. It's not done yet. I think there's 3 more episodes to go, but I just finished watching the latest episode of Andor.
Andor on Disney Plus.
Andor, and-or, and /or.
I've been hearing good things. I hear that it's really taken Star Wars in a good direction.
I hate the name Andor because it's like we can do this,
sucks, Andor is bad.
Right. It feels like you're saying the phrase Andor.
And/or.
And it's distracting.
Yeah. Rock and/or roll.
That's fast.
But you like the show.
Show's very good.
Is what you're saying.
It is a good show that happens to take place within the Star Wars universe.
Which is smart. That's a smart way to do it.
And you'd think, like, that's tough to do. It's not. Not really.
Well, it is.
It's that if you go into it and you don't know anything about Star Wars, if all you know is Empire bad, if all you know Nazis are bad, right?
Yeah, fascism bad.
Fascism bad. If you go into it with that, you'll probably like the show. You don't need to know anything about the Force, necessarily.
You don't need to know Star Wars lore.
No, not at all. At least I don't think so.
And you don't. You probably really don't.
Because that's how good shows work. If it's a good show or a good movie, you don't need to watch every single other thing.
Well, how much about paper supply do I need to know to enjoy The Office?
Right.
Is what I'm asking.
You need to know that paper exists.
I need to know a lot about alcoholism to watch Cheers.
You need to know that booze exists. You need to know that paper exists. You need to know that people buy both of those items.
Right.
If you know that people are buying those things, you're going to enjoy Cheers and/or The Office.
You need masters in art history to watch Frasier.
Probably.
I don't know.
If you have a weak vocabulary, you can watch Frasier and learn some new words.
Yeah, that's true. I love it.
They're smarties.
They're perfectly cromulent words.
Cromulent. Cromulent the just.
It's in the It's in the dictionary now.
Is it?
Cromulent? Yeah.
What's cromulent mean?
Good or acceptable.
Oh.
It's a Simpsons joke.
They need to work on that.
It's just a Simpsons joke.
Okay.
They say a noble spirit embiggens the smallest man, and one of the teachers goes,
Embiggens? Never heard that word before I moved to Springfield.
I don't know why. It's a perfectly cromulent word.
I was saying embiggen at work the other day. I said it at least 9 to 12 times to people that did not know. They thought I made the word up.
Right.
And I'm like, no, man, it's a Simpsons.
You didn't make it up. David X. Cohen made it up.
Right. Thank you for thinking that I'm entertaining. But
Co-creator of Futurama, David X. Cohen.
All I am is a dirty thief.
It's a perfectly cromulent word.
This is one of the few Star Wars books that I've read. I've read Shadows of the Empire, the novelization. I know all about the leader of Black Sun, Prince Shizor.
Hell yeah.
And how he used his reptilian pheromones to, I guess, seduce Princess Leia.
Can we get a picture of him up?
Absolutely.
Oh, gross.
I'm trying to figure out what the fire the harpoon button is. Fire harpoon now. I'd love to. How?
I like his little top knot thing.
Yeah, he's cool.
I do like that.
He's a cool guy. He's a cool character.
He looks like a Star Trek villain. You know, more that old school, like, I'm just a guy who's painted a different color. I thought that was always the difference between like the creatures on Star Trek versus the creatures on Star Wars.
This right here is what sold me on this game. I'm like, wait a second.
You can do this?
I get to do the thing that they do in the movie.
Yeah.
A lot slower.
Slower, but still, look, this is pretty good for the time period.
And then you can zip away. Oh, it's so cool.
And create your own little cinematic there.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes.
But don't you think that's true? Like, I feel like Star Trek didn't have, like, crazy looking aliens.
No,
most of their aliens pretty much were just like humanoid. It seemed like
it's in Star Trek. It's a human with a furrowed brow more often than not. Like they just have a different forehead.
Different forehead, maybe different ears, if you're lucky.
Yeah, and then as the show went on, like Deep Space Nine had the what are they called?
Puppets.
Not the puppets. Deep Space Nine, the puppets. A new technology
from Puppetania.
I'm trying to think of. He runs the bar. You know what I'm talking about? The character? He's got the teeth. He's got the giant ears.
The Ferengi?
The Ferengi, yes, thank you.
Quark.
Yeah.
Quark.
I'm not sure if the Ferengi were invented for Deep Space Nine or if they were introduced in Next Generation or not.
They were introduced in Next Generation.
Were they? Okay. I wasn't sure.
Sorry, I'm just going to have to nerd it up for a second and point out that, yes, they were done in the Next Generation.
Actually, in this one episode, they used a fisheye lens.
Ooh. Did you know they weren't actually automatic doors? It was just guys with pulleys.
Just guys with pulleys, yep.
Yeah, it was a low-budget CBS show in the 60s. I assumed it was guys in the...
Yeah, they had no money.
Did you know they didn't actually shoot this in space?
They smeared green lead on that poor lady, and she died from her injuries.
She sure did. She sure did. All right. So is there a ground component? Like, you can be on the ground in this game, too, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the next level, you're in the base and you're playing as Dash Rendar. But that's what I liked about it, is that they're different levels where sometimes where you're flying a ship, sometimes you're playing as Dash on the ground. Mm-hmm. It's awesome.
Battlefront keeps that component.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's a good use.
So in Battlefront and the space battles, you would fly to the enemy ship, right? Mm-hmm. And you would go into like the dock bay and then throw a thermal detonator at the shield generator or something. You just feel fucking awesome, especially if you just play as the same soldier the entire time. Mm-hmm. Like you're one man army, fucking shit up.
I still play Battlefront 2 on Xbox One fairly often. Like just to do what you're describing, just pull up a kind of instant action scenario.
That was my first pick. I had a hard time. We had trouble getting that running previously on the show. Nothing has changed.
Nothing ever changes.
They're like,
oh, really killing these droids though. I'm proud of you.
Let's take this guy out.
Take him down.
There we go.
Good shot.
Good shot. Like I did it.
You did it. You nailed it.
But yeah, if you run into the legs, you'll just explode, which makes sense.
The only thing I really know about Shadows of the Empire is that I had a Luke Skywalker Shadows of the Empire action figure whenever I was a kid.
Okay.
And I thought it was the coolest looking Luke Skywalker action figure. He has this awesome red armor, and he gets like a big staff to go with it, with the little helmet that comes off. Oh, it's just the coolest action figure ever whenever I was like 8, you know?
Right. If memory serves correctly, I think that in Shadows of the Empire, the novelization, you know how he suddenly has a green lightsaber in Return of the Jedi?
Yes.
Shadows of the Empire goes into his creation of that lightsaber.
Oh, it bridges that gap.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very cool. And I hear people say things like, that's not canon anymore. And I go, it's whatever I say. Whatever is canon in my mind is canon for me. If I want something to be canon for me, it's going to be canon. I don't care if I don't need Disney's permission.
The only people who have to care about what's quote-unquote official canon are people who are bound by Disney paychecks.
Yeah, the people making the shows probably have to go with Disney canon.
Right.
I can understand that.
I can think whatever I want about most any kind of fictional thing you can think of. I have a weird headcanon for it.
I got 3 out of 3 challenge points.
Remember,
cool cutscene.
I have no idea what episode it was in, but remember when I was telling you that I always think of Terminator as a prequel to The Matrix?
Yeah.
That's just my headcanon. Like, that's not hurting anyone.
No, not at all. And no one.
It's fun for me. It's fun for me to think about. Like, this is what Skynet did this.
Yeah, let me enjoy things.
Let me enjoy that. That's not hurting anyone.
I like it. It makes sense, too.
And it's fun.
Yeah. I've been watching some, trying to enjoy my Sunday, and I watched a couple movies before you got here.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never seen Manhunter before.
Michael Manhunter.
I didn't know it was the guy from CSI that plays Will Graham. Thought that was fun.
I hate to be this guy, but honestly, just read the book.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
The book Manhunter is... What is it? I don't think it's called Manhunter.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though.
But yeah, the original series of books are pretty good.
Look at me go. Yeah.
Love it.
You guys got some mad hops. I'd never seen it. I wanted to.
Speaking of action figures, this guy's built like an action figure.
Wow.
Look at the way his legs connect to his torso.
Let me try to get a different view going.
It looks like those little 3-inch G.I. Joes you used to be able to get, you know?
Yeah. Let's see. All right.
What do you got?
When I was a long time ago when I played this, you could change the viewpoint, like a first-person view.
Oh, okay.
And if you can in this one, I cannot figure out how. So
I gotta say, I almost always prefer a third-person view, with the exception of maybe Doom.
Look how he runs. He kind of like starts and then he gets faster.
Yeah, he locks in.
It's like, oh shit, we're going. We're going this way. Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun. Wait, why is that Wookiee firing at you?
Which Wookiee? Where?
Nope, it was a different guy.
Different guy, different Wookiee? That's not my Wookiee, that's your Wookiee.
What's your favorite Star Wars armor? I have said I like the Shadows of the Empire Luke, which doesn't show up in any movies.
Oh, I like the Jedi armor from Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, yeah, I played this shit out
It's
of
very
Knights
cool.
of the Old Republic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was very cool. I always liked these, as a kid, I always liked these snow troopers with the, like, veils.
They look more intimidating because they kind of got this Cobra Commander thing going.
They do. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
All right, activate. What's the activate button? This is where the playthrough ends.
Yeah.
This is it. We did it.
Nailed it.
Are you
Is there like a winner banner that's going to come down?
Are you fucking serious? All right, hang on a second. I got to look up controls for this fucking game.
I have the death sentence on 12 systems.
I'll be careful.
You'll be dead.
And we're back.
Can I shoot this stuff?
I gave the controller to Watson. We learned something about this. This actually takes 2 players to play the game. One is playing with a controller, Watson, my good pal here.
I just wanted to get out of there.
And the activate button is not on the controller. It's only on the spacebar. We're playing the GOG.com Shadows of the Empire, so it's a shitty PC port. So go up to it.
Hey, look, you did it.
Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding?
That's hilarious.
I know there's a guy in there, though.
So you can't just, all right, I got to activate it again.
Yeah, do it.
This is my time to shine. Big day and spacebar.
Fucking nailed it.
I'm hitting it hard so you can really hear that we have to hit the spacebar.
Got to do it.
Just to open the door. Oh, to pick that up? Okay, you got it. All right.
That's probably that same door.
Oh, sweet. Fucking Kool-Aid. Shoot it. Shoot it and get the Kool-Aid. Get the Empire's Kool-Aid. Do you think it's just blood? They just collect
probably
the blood.
blood, yeah.
It's probably blood.
It's cloning material. Well, that did nothing, by the way.
You went in here,
getting into this
kill the
room.
guy, and then we have to, spacebar. Spacebar.
And activate.
All right.
Beautiful.
I was not expecting this. This is wonderful. This is such good news. Some bits you don't get to, you don't expect, but you're glad they happen.
It's a good bit. I want to get back in the spaceship. Am I allowed to do that?
Pick a different hallway. Pick that hallway over there.
This one?
Yeah,
the one I
that
just
one.
came out of.
I thought you were in the other one.
No, remember when I came back here?
No, see, dudes, you didn't come down here. That guy's still alive.
I know that.
It would have been
when I asked, can I shoot these things?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right. Yes. Oh, no, an E-Web cannon. I think that's what that's called.
We'll go with that.
There's so much Star Wars stuff. Anyway, earlier I was talking about the movies I watched today. I watched Manhunter. I'll never watch it again. I didn't really care for it.
I didn't like Manhunter, which I'm a little surprised at. It's got good vibes.
It has very cool vibes.
But that's Michael Mann's thing, right? Like, he's good at vibes. And
I found that the licensed music that they use in the movie is super distracting. In a Gata DeVito, baby. And I'm like, are you This is weird.
I'll give that to you.
It kind of takes me out a little bit.
Not my favorite soundtrack.
I never really saw the Will Graham character as someone that was aggressive.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't see him as someone that will dive through a window. I see him as someone that will sneak in,
Or talk to somebody and, like, not charm his way in, but, use more of his intellect.
I don't see him going head first through...
What's that?
Get over there. Get some. A challenge point. And seekers.
I don't know what that means.
I liked his little float across that thing.
I tried to do a little jump thing, and I think it's like a dash I can do. I don't know.
Who knows? You feel like you're driving him a little bit, don't you?
Yeah.
Like he's a car.
Yeah, you kind
of gotta twist and turn and pilot him in different directions.
You gotta lean into that. Yeah.
But the scene where he's just going full bore at this guy's window, the bad guy, the Tooth Fairy. And, there he goes. And you fall to your doom.
Francis Dollarhide?
Yeah,
that's who the Tooth
all
Fairy
the way through the glass.
Yeah, read the book. Hell, watch Red Dragon.
Gotta be careful, man. This guy's quick.
You could read the book. I know. I don't want that guy to shoot me.
He'll slide right off the edge there.
Apparently.
It's got auto aim. You can just start shooting.
But where is he?
He's up top. He's above you.
You're above.
I'm above. Then I started watching, right before you came over, I got about halfway through Glengarry, Glen Ross. I've never seen that.
I can't believe you'd never seen that.
I've seen the first opening scene. Everyone has.
Okay, sure.
The scene with Alec Baldwin where he's like...
Coffee's for closers only. You think I'm fucking with you?
I'm like, you need to chill the fuck out, Alec Baldwin.
He's the most intense, but that's why you get Alec Baldwin. I do kind of recommend his reality show on Max with his wife. It's so bizarre.
Oh.
Half of the episode is, oh my God, I can't get anything done. There's so many fucking kids in my house. And then the other half of the episode is, also I'm about to be in court again for that shooting.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a weird swerve in tone,
Yeah.
She's still kind of doing, the wife is still kind of doing the accent. It's so weird.
Do his assistants come on screen and go, did you hear
they have maids. Like, they have a huge staff, but you never see them on camera.
Do you know the jump button is X?
I'm learning.
Okay. I didn't know if you knew there was a jump button or not. But there is a jump button.
I found it earlier and then forgot about it and couldn't re-find it in my time of need.
I want to move the jump button to where the shoot button is now.
Yeah, because that didn't work at all.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, it's the B button. Sorry. It's
yeah,
B is jump. All right. Sorry.
It is.
I gave you bad information. My B.
You made me question my own reality.
Do that. That's my job. That's what I'm here for.
Challenge point.
Me to challenge your view on life. So yeah, I've seen the big scene for Glengarry Glen Ross, and then I keep watching it and I go, wow, these salesmen suck. Not just as salesmen, they suck as human beings.
Yeah, each of them has their own little thing going on with them.
Including the successful one, Roma, played by Al Pacino.
Well, yeah, he's all style and bravado. That's what he's working with. And then you've got the opposite end of the spectrum. You've got the sad sack guy. God damn.
Right. They do not ask.
Tell a story. Can you guys stop?
They do not ask questions. Oh, Spacebar City.
I know. I'm gonna get these. So and I'm gonna let you go ham.
So many buttons to
press.
We'll
start over here.
All right. Press. Press. Press.
I have no idea if this is helping.
It's got to be. Press. Press. One more. So close. Press.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm glad there was no puzzle component to that.
He's got a wacky droid sidekick, too. That's like a requirement in Star Wars.
And it always works.
It always works. It even worked in that shitty Solo movie. At least the droid was cool.
At least the droid was cool.
At the very least.
Remember when Lando wanted to bang the ship?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I remember.
You remember. You remember. All these dudes just getting taken out. Their armor's pointless. Doesn't do shit.
I don't even want to call it armor. It's just like a cool uniform.
Basically, yeah.
The armor would do something.
Right, the armor would at least deflect something.
Whoa.
The ground is opening up.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man.
I better go.
Go, baby, go. Yes.
B button.
See that? B button?
Spacebar.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah, hey, can I get a space bar?
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I forgot.
That's the lift button.
I keep forgetting this is not a good game where you can do everything with the controller.
Button. All right, which way are we going?
That way, I guess. The only way.
Oh, shit.
Strategy for this guy, stay underneath of him.
All right.
Stay underneath
That's
of
like
him.
the one place he can't shoot. Right?
Yeah, and you have to, like, shoot up. I don't know how to shoot up with this control scheme, though.
Fair
so
enough.
Good luck with that. Shoot his feet, I guess. I don't know. There you go. I guess hitting him anywhere does damage.
Does a certain amount of damage, yeah.
You need to figure out how to switch weapons. That's what we got to do, baby.
Yeah.
Because you have missiles that you could use on him.
Yeah.
Maybe get up there and shoot him from there, yeah. Climb
I'm
the...
going to get behind this thing so
right.
I can press buttons to try to switch weapons for a minute here.
Sure, that makes sense.
You want to maybe pull up my thing that would tell me how to do that?
Yeah, let's go to controls.
Yes.
Let's see. Weapon.
E.
Oh, that's my job. Okay. So I have to switch weapons for you.
E?
There you go. Seeker missiles. Yes, they're not seeking very well, are they? They just kind of went in any direction.
He's 89% now instead of 99%.
That's
so
true.
I hit him.
More missiles. Very good. The Seekers you'd think would seek a little better.
I was kind of hoping.
They just kind of go forward. Seekers implies that they go, like, they kind of find their target.
Oof, I'm not doing so great.
Yeah, you're doing fine. I'm proud of you.
Hey, thanks.
That's what we have. We have each other for that.
Yeah, I definitely need more missiles.
I will validate your bullshit.
Hell yeah.
100%.
That's what friends do.
That is kind of what friends do.
To an extent.
To an extent, yeah. If there's, like, lives at risk or there's dangerous situation, yeah, I'm not going to validate that. But, if you're just being a silly, trying to beat an ATST in a video game that came out 30 years ago, absolutely. Validation given.
I'm going to kill this guy.
This is going really well. Are you invincible right now?
I think so. That's why I'm just standing here and not,
Oh, I see the little guy in the left-hand corner there.
Auto aim's not perfect, but I'm making it work.
As I kept watching Glengarry, Glenn Ross, it reminded me of my time doing commission sales. I worked at a furniture store in Greenville, South Carolina years ago, and it was full commission, not good commission either. You got 5% of furniture sales.
Yeah, that's not great.
No, and so the goal was not necessarily to sell the furniture. It was, but like someone's going to a furniture store, they're probably going to buy the furniture anyway. The thing that they wanted you to really try to sell was something called FAB, which was short for fabric protection.
Oh, that's where they made their money?
That's where they made their money. So I would be selling a couch to, some idiot that doesn't really have the money to do it, but I convinced them to do it anyway. And I'd be like, and it's only $99 for your fabric protection. And they'd be like, great. And I would just add it to the bill.
Yeah, done.
And I got 15% of that.
Hit E.
So every time... Oh, sorry.
Nope. Still just have lasers.
Just lasers, baby.
God, he's at 12% too.
I believe in you. Just keep going, man.
I'm at 44% and he's getting me faster.
Gotta stick and move. Stay behind his ass.
Well, I'm trying to let this open up so I can get up here.
Makes sense. Oh, man.
But then he shoots and destroys some.
Like, I get it's an ice planet, but, like, he's not wearing ice skates.
Yeah, work with me, game.
Let me have fun. No can do.
No can do, Chief.
I'm trying to think of some of the more insulting things that I said to customers that got them to buy furniture. I told one guy...
now I can't get up there. Great.
I pointed out that he wanted the cheapest bed possible, right, for his kid.
Of course.
And I pointed out that... I said, why are you spending more on your shoes than you are in your child? Because he had some really nice Jordans on. Like, really fucking nice Jordans. And
all right, we're going to do this a little differently this time, so I need you to be ready with that E.
I'm ready. All right,
I gotta pick some up first.
You gotta find something now.
But
There's
yeah.
nothing to find. Is he back to 100%?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've died.
Oh my god, but all the boxes are gone. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, the boxes are there.
No, like the tall boxes to get up high.
Yeah, we're fucked. That's what we...
Oh no, he's at 10%.
Thank God.
Right. And he says something like, okay. And he bought a really expensive mattress. It went really well for me. And another guy that I worked with, he goes, man, how do you do that? And I go, I don't give a shit.
And a certain amount of that does help.
I don't give a shit about these people.
Something about coming off as needy and desperate is a turnoff, which, again, you see in Glengarry Glen Ross.
Right. Very needy, a little desperate. I told this guy, I was like, I don't care if they buy this stuff anyway. You know, someone else will buy it if they don't buy it. That's kind of what my strategy was. Just ask them, do you want to buy this? And if they said no, I'd be like, all right. And I'd walk away. And my bosses hated it because they're like, no, man, you got to sell it.
High pressure sales tactics.
You got to stick to it. And I go, I'm not going to fucking do that. And
oh, no, thank you.
I'm like, whatever I'm doing is working because I'm selling more than you. So what's the fucking problem here?
And that's basically all sales is. As long as you got the numbers, they don't really give a shit what you do.
Oh, they gave a shit enough to give me a hard time about it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're not going to fire you as long as the numbers are good.
Because they're making money, so who cares?
Exactly. It's 2%.
Another time I was trying to sell something to somebody, and he goes, man, I'm just really not. He gave me the whole, do not speak to me. I do not want to.
I don't want to be sold to.
Right, and I go, totally understandable. I'm going to go talk to this guy. Looks like he probably has money.
Ouch.
And he bought a couch from me.
Sure. 1%, come on.
Come on, baby. And I told the other guy, again, the guy that I was working with, he's just like, how do you say these things to people? And I go, because it doesn't matter.
It sure don't.
It does not matter.
In the broad scheme of things.
I said they can go complain. I might get fired, and I'll just go work somewhere else. Then it'll be fine.
And it'll be doing this somewhere else.
Right.
I did it.
So no big deal.
All right.
That guy did not make any sales. The other guy. There were 3 people that worked in the store. It was me, another salesman, and the boss. I made 75% of the sales.
Sure.
The boss made the other ones, and then the third guy just finally quit. He's like, I think he was making minimum wage because they have to pay you something.
Yeah, that's usually what it is. It ends up being it's like a standard amount a week or whatever that averages out to minimum wage.
My draw that I was supposed to hit every week was $16,000. I was supposed to sell $16,000 every single week in order to qualify for commission. Mm-hmm. If you didn't meet your draw, you got paid minimum wage, and eventually you were either let go or you quit.
Right.
Oh, I think that's the space bar.
Probably.
Gotta be. Yep.
We did it.
Hilarious.
I'm proud of us this week. We did a good job.
We did it good.
Level complete.
Told a story about how I was a sleazy salesman. The sleaziest of salesmen.
I was terrible at sales. So, I mean, I get it.
Was it because you weren't sleazy?
It's because I didn't care.
But I didn't care either, though.
No, not in it. I didn't care about having a job. I was more depressed.
Oh, okay.
If I had been excited at all about life, I probably would have done a little better.
Sure, that makes sense.
But I'm excited about life now. And I'm glad you're watching more movies. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I'm doing the thing to where I'm really trying to be mindful about not being on my phone when I'm watching a movie.
Me too.
And I know that's such a lame thing to say, but it's just so easy to pull your phone out and dick around on it, and you're like, wait, I'm watching a movie.
Yeah.
I should probably be paying attention to this. I picked it out. I'm watching it. It was my idea.
I use a code whenever I'm hanging out with people. I go, hey, let's be in the room together.
That's good.
You know?
I like that.
Let's both, because I'm just as guilty as anybody else. I'll get on my phone. It's, everybody does at this point. So yeah, I'll just make it a point to say, hey, I'm going to put on this movie, this TV show, or let's play this game together, or do something let's be in the room together. Most of the time it's fine. Scroll your phone, whatever. We could still have a conversation, and it's real chill. But I do like to make it a point to not always be that way.
Remember in Heavy Metal where that green shit was green? That's what we got going on right now.
I gotta order Heavy Metal. It's not streaming anywhere.
Is that green color? That one right there. Good
Love
stuff.
it.
All right, we're gonna go watch Heavy Metal. We'll see you later.
Heavy Metal. Animated boobs.